I've always known, but right then and there, I didn't realize I could allow myself to just let go and feel. Yeah, I didn't know I could do that. And I'm like, so is this what happens at therapy?
When you say you didn't know your body could do there, or you're saying you didn't know, like, as in, like, you didn't think you would ever go
Because
there?
I've improv.
It's all us today.
It's all you, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Yeah, it's all me, baby girl.
Baby
Never
girl.
too shy. We're back.
We are
Hi.
back like we never left.
We never left.
We never left.
Never left.
Never too shy.
We're
never
stuck in
leaving.
Martha's basement.
Stuck
Forever.
in the basement.
This is where we're always at.
Trapped in the closet.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh wait, my bad. Hold on, let me know.
Oh, that's like
no,
Kelly.
don't get us canceled.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Whoopsie.
Hi, I'm Helena.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Producer Marco's here.
Hi guys.
And we're back.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think about doing a little catch up today?
I want to yap.
Yap
Okay.
yap.
I want to catch up. I feel like so much has happened in the span
Yes.
of us last seeing each other on camera. We've seen each other, but not on camera.
We see each other.
And I feel like so much has happened. Nothing like drastic or crazy.
No.
But I feel like it's never too shy. We gotta keep it real with what's going on.
We do. And real,
Yeah.
obviously vulnerable, and just honestly, just like whatever bullshit's going on. that we can
Yeah,
think of.
sometimes the bullshit is bullshitted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time I think we talked to you, you're about to have a complete meltdown.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've had plenty of those.
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
wait to hear about
Oh
this.
my god, guys, I need therapy for real.
No,
like
you
it happened.
straight up
I
said
had,
that.
I had therapy without having therapy. Like I kind of had therapy.
You want to talk about it? Tell us
I
about
could
it.
talk about it.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. My say with my trust is I had therapy.
Period.
And then that made me realize I need the real thing. So yeah. What's your say with your chest, and then we can go into it.
I love it. My say with my chest is move, bitch, get out the way.
Period.
Yes, the great
Luda.
Luda. Luda. Yes.
The great Luda.
The great Luda once
Yes.
said.
The great
Move, bitch,
Lucas.
get out the way.
Why?
I don't know.
Just people just gotta move.
I just feel
Throw
like,
them bows.
well, me
That's
getting
Luda too.
dude, getting here to this podcast today, I was like, bitch, get out my way. Like
Mm.
everybody was on my fucking, not my ass, they were more on my front because they were driving slow. They were like a
They're on
pickup
the
truck, a
cooch.
semi, they were on the cooch.
They're on the cooch.
I was like so annoyed.
Oh man.
That was too much.
Okay.
So move, bitch, get out the way.
Move, bitch. I'm going to therapy. Okay, that should be the title. Move, bitch. I'm going to therapy.
I like it.
Anyway, so long story short, I decided, I run a dance team, right, for my high school students.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? I want to try something different than just regular rehearsal. Kids are going through a lot right now. I started noticing different things. Like I noticed some students are have been taking it really hard with the whole ICE situation and their families. And then I have some students that are like dealing with like self-image issues and like trying to have like confidence. And then I have some girls that have maybe a little too much confidence and they're practicing like being a girl's girl, but they're very blunt. Like there's just so much I've been noticing about my dancers.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? There's somebody I know who's a psychologist, but she does like dance therapy.
Really? That's a thing?
So, yes. And so I brought her in
Okay.
for the kids. Let me say this. My intention, all of this was for the kids, and I was
Okay.
just going to be there and support them. Okay?
Got it.
So she came in. We're in a circle. Everybody has paper. And I'll tell you everything she does. We should at her. Shout out to you because you're going to be my therapist, my girl. Faith is her name. Anyway, she says, like, first, like, everybody introduces themselves. What's your affirmation? How you feeling? Whatever. So she says, what's your superpower of, like, being a person? What's your superpower? So I said my superpower is anything I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. Like, period.
Period.
Right. And that could also be my downfall, but whatever. So I wrote that. Cool. Then we all shared our superpowers. It was lovely. It was great. So then she's like, okay, now I want you to write what is home for you. Like when I say what is your home, what is it? Where do you see yourself? What are you doing? Whatever. She goes, and then now I want you to think about what threatens your home. What happens when your home gets threatened? Okay. I'm journaling, I'm writing, girl, I'm in it. I'm like, ooh, look at me. I am so like
Yeah.
alert and ready. So then she's like, okay, put your papers to the side. We're all gonna stand up now. Okay? She goes, I want you to think about every word you wrote. I want you to think about home and what happens if something threatens your home. right? She goes, and I want everybody to face away. And she played that Billie Eilish song. I don't know if you know. It's the
And the one on TikTok?
I don't know the name of it, but it's that very dramatic song.
Okay.
Okay, and I've done this before as a dancer, where you close your eyes and you just dance, you improv, and you're not watching anybody else. You're just on your own, improvising. I'm like, I've done this before. I've never done it with a prompt. I've just improved. Okay, so I'm closing my eyes. I'm improvising because I'm doing it with the kids. Because again, a good leader, you do it with them. So I don't know what they're doing. My eyes are closed. I'm looking this way, and I think of my home, right? And so for me, when I thought of home, I literally thought of like my living room, my couch, my dad, my mom, or my grandma's living room, me, my mom, my dad, and my grandma. Like literally, that is home.
Yeah.
Because that's all I have, right? Oh my God.
I know, I can
No,
see.
no, it's not gonna happen. I already did it. Anyway, so whatever, I'm fine. Like I'm improvising, I'm dancing, because again, I'm thinking of home. So I'm like mimicking what it's like to kick back, relax, drink a coffee, look at your mom. Like I'm improvising all this, right? And then you have to think about what threatens your home.
Okay.
And I've talked about it here. One of my biggest fears is like losing my family. And I'm like alone in the world.
Okay.
And it so happens that like the part of the song where it really goes up, like it increases and like the climax of the song happens or whatever. And that's when I thought about it. And then like in my mind, I just like saw nobody. I was in my living room by myself.
Yeah.
I was at my grandma's house. Nobody was there. And I'm by myself watching TV and nobody's there. Because to me, what threatens my home is death, is stress, is sickness. Stress causes sickness. You guys know my mom battled breast cancer, right? And so like she had a stroke. Like so much has happened that it's like she can't be stressed. So then I think about like what's going on in life. Oh my God, like I could lose them. So then I'm dancing and I literally I literally couldn't stop like crying. Out of nowhere, I like lost my breath and I had to stop dancing and I just covered my face, I think for a minute straight, the whole rest of the song, and just cried.
Wow.
My eyes were closed the whole time. So I don't know if the kids were just like staring at me.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was just like crying.
Oh my God.
Crying, girl. And like I could not stop. Like I could not. The song was over and I was still crying. Oh my God. Mind you, my mom is my co-director. So she's there.
Right there.
So she was like watching me.
She's like, what's going on?
And like she doesn't know like what was going through my mind, but like at one point she brought me tissue and she hugged me and like kissed my forehead because you know she knew it was something. And I think she was like, what the heck? Because I'm not that person. Like I'm not just talking about my feelings and crying.
Right.
So and some kids were emotional too, you know. And I shared because a part of again being a leader is being vulnerable.
I agree.
And so I shared why I got so emotional. And I was even like, this was supposed to be for y'all. But like, you know, God had other plans. This was really for me and us. So that, and then we did more exercises like that, but that broke me. And I was like, I need therapy.
You discovered you need therapy.
But like, I've always known, but right then and there, I didn't realize I could allow myself to just let go and feel.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that. And I'm like, so is this what happens at therapy?
When you say you didn't know your body could bring you there, or you're saying you didn't know, like, as in,
Like,
you didn't think you would ever go there?
because I've improv'd before, right? Like, oh, you hear a song, you know, some people, their songs make them emotional. And it wasn't just the song, it was like, I took myself there to the prompt. And it scared the shit out of me. Like, to a point where I was like hyperventilating, crying. And that was the realest shit ever.
Yeah, you tapped into something.
I tapped
That's
in.
wild.
Not in a good way, sweetie, tapped in.
No.
But
no,
yeah,
no.
but I'm not like it. I felt like a.
You felt relieved?
I did, but I like thinking about it. I still cry about it because I'm like, how, Sway? Like that's crazy.
So everyone needs therapy.
For sure.
And I love that you
It's like I got my
discovered.
first step.
Yeah, you did. You got a little
get a
taste
start.
of it. You got a little lick of it.
Yeah.
But also I feel like that, you know, your fears, A, are very valid.
Yeah.
And number two, I think you understand, like, unfortunately, those are parts of life that are going to happen to each and every single person in this room, everybody watching, listening, and it's fucked up and it sucks.
Yeah.
And, you know, if that's something that you feel that is, like, your biggest fear and you understand, you know, that about yourself, possibly therapy now could sort of not help you work through it, because I don't think you ever work through that. I just think you can sort of open yourself up, to kind of like, all right, let's work through this feeling I'm having, because it sounds like almost like anxiety too.
Yeah, and it's like this doesn't keep me up at night. This is not something I'm like thinking about. Like that she just brought it out of me,
Yes, and a good therapist will.
Yeah, for sure.
And you'll see how it connects to other things too.
Yeah, so I made a connection.
What is it?
Without her doing it for me. So a third prompt, because we did multiple prompts. This was I think the last prompt. And it was like, when are you your best self? Like, what does your best self look like? What does she feel like? Or he feel like? What is your best self? What are you wearing? What do you smell like? Like, very detailed. And I literally was like, oh my God, my best self is the day I'm like getting capped and gowned, with Dr. Torres. Yes, and I think the reason why I say that is because I feel like so much stress and anxiety will leave my body, and I could actually focus on like being a better woman. Like right now I think I'm so driven by my career and just professionally and just doing all the things I want to do and achieve all my goals, because the little girl in me always wanted this. So I'm making her happy. I'm making the little girl happy. But I think when I graduate, I'm going to make the woman in me happy. Like, I'm actually going to be a better woman. And like, it sounds funny to say like grow up. Like, bitch, okay, get a doctorate degree, you're going to grow up. But I feel like now that stress is over, all that time that I have will be put into like being better, going to therapy, like really like standing on business. I mean, I'm doing that, but like I could do it better. Not settling for real, like maybe settling down and finding a real relationship. Because again, like I'm backtracking, but like we were just at Gigi's first birthday, and we were having the best time with Marco's babies, and we were sitting there, and my mom and dad had the best time with both of them, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, your parents are ready to be grandparents." And I was like, "When the time is right, they're gonna be the best grandparents." But I want to be the best version of myself to bring babies into the world in the right way with the right person. But anyway. So
I love that.
I discovered that through therapy, that I think that's a reason also why like I want to do so much, that it's like I also have little families and pockets of people in my life, because those three I may not have forever. So I have to create families in different places. Oh, and it's like a sense of belonging. Yeah. I never thought about that until that day. And I'm like, wow, maybe that's why I'm so passionate about like having a dance team and growing kids and like creating a family for them, and like this podcast, right? And it's like, it sounds corny, but it's like we're creating a family, but it's not just for others. Like it's really low key for me, like selfishly, like I have people.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Neither did I, girl.
Wow.
Therapy,
baby. Therapy is cool.
So therapy's cool.
Therapy's cool, man. Like it just brings so much out of you. I don't know. It makes you start connecting shit and thinking about things. Yeah, it's wild.
What, like, when you've done therapy, right, in your past, what was like your first aha moment that you were like, oh shit, I never thought about this and now I do? If you're like okay with sharing that, because I know it could be personal too.
I don't know, of course. I don't know this one thing, like I guess why we brought it up, or like how she connected it. But my first aha moment, I've had a couple, I think, is the thing I do. It's called the push-pull method.
Okay.
I might have made that up, but it really is like a push-pull thing. So like basically with my partner, like obviously like with my husband, I do this too to him. It's this thing where like I push you away, but then I'm like, no, come back. But I'm pushing you away by like saying some disrespectful shit or like being wild, you know? And I think it has to do with like, I forgot how she connected it, but it was like this like abandonment thing. It's almost like a testing thing that I do, you know, because I'm like, oh, let me see if you're gonna come back or if you're not. It doesn't change the outcome, because I'm still gonna be there, you know, if you come back or not. But like it's very interesting how we kind of like piece those things together.
Yeah.
But there have been a couple moments like that of just like, oh, like I have the anxious attachment style, very anxious attachment. And like we just talk about that a lot. Obviously boundary setting was a big one. Oh, very interestingly, my therapist, maybe like 2 years ago, I don't remember. I forgot what I did, but I had mentioned something of like a friend that I didn't really talk to as much anymore, but like she's my best friend, and I was really sad, and I was like, oh, you know, this and that, and I forgot what she said, but it's so simple, but it made me think. And she's like, does she check in on you? Did she ask how you're doing? And like, I was like, I mean, no, because she didn't at that time. And then she's like, interesting. Like, it was very like fucking with my head, but it was like crazy that I didn't like notice that. Yeah. Like someone else has to call me out on it. And she's like, oh, does she check in on you? Does she ask how you're doing? And I was like, no. So like that was another moment where I was like, oh shit, you know, it was like, okay, maybe I need to back up then, because if it's this one-sided thing, like that makes me, well, A, sad, but also what do I do with that?
Yeah.
But I love my therapist. She's a good one. I have a new one for the past year. She's great.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I recommend.
Well, yeah. So that's update number 1.
Love update number 1.
Therapy. Update number 2, I kind of want to, I don't know if it's an update, but there's something I want to talk about that I've been experiencing forever. Yes. But I want to know if you guys both have experienced this too. So I truly believe in like symbolisms and dreams.
Hell yeah.
Like your dreams are happening for a reason. You are seeing what you're seeing. You're feeling all the things for a reason. For some reason, anytime I'm in a space where I'm very stressed, I'm anxious, like I have a lot going on and like I have difficulty sleeping because my brain doesn't shut off because I have deadlines and I'm just super stressed. It's only during those times my ex is in my dreams. And it's only one particular ex. He only pops up in my dreams when I'm very, very stressed.
Really?
Yes. And so I talked to somebody about it and they're like, you associate stress and anxiety with him.
Just about to ask you that. Do
you?
And
yes. Well, I did when I was with him. I constantly had anxiety.
Oh God.
So I'm like, holy cow! Mind you, it's like been 5 years, 4 or 5, whatever, 6. It's been like, forever ago. I have not seen
it doesn't matter. Like
in person since 2020.
Wow. Okay.
So a long time, and again, like I don't see him on social media. Like nothing. There's nothing that would like make me like, oh, think. It's like out of sight, out of mind. But when I'm stressed, he pops up in my dreams. And this happens all the time when I'm stressed. And I also have snakes in my dreams. And I'm terrified of snakes.
Really?
2. So those are the 2 consistent things that pop up when I'm stressed or like overthinking something.
Those 2 things. I'm trying to think. I don't think people come in my dreams or like, I don't know, symbolism as far as like a snake or like something like, people say like, oh, I have dreams that like my teeth are falling out, which I know is a big one. The ones that I have, I don't know if I'm stressed or not, I gotta take better notes, is like the falling one.
Yeah.
I'm falling.
The running one?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's more like I'm falling because then I do wake myself up.
Yeah.
And then, the second one though, it's, have you ever had this dream? You like have a phone or something, and you like can't pick it up and dial. It's very heavy. You can't, or maybe your arm is stuck and you're like trying to press the button.
I've had dreams where I feel like I can't grab things. Like I can't fight people when I want to fight them. Like
it feels heavy.
It feels like you can't do it. Maybe not a phone, but same feeling. This heaviness, like I'm trying so hard to move. Why am I not moving?
Yeah, that part too. I'm trying to grab something and I can't. I don't know what it means, but I can't remember my dreams. I go through phases. I remember them for like a month, and then like 5 months I can't remember shit. Yeah. Like right now I can't remember anything. But I'm gonna start eating healthier, so I'll see if I can
Is that
jog your memory?
No.
Oh, I'm like
maybe, who knows?
It could be. I'm sure no sugar or whatever. I'm sure it'll be
no late night snackies.
Right, that probably fucks with your dreams.
Yeah, that's true. And then this is not consistent, but I would say it started in 2017, and I've had 3 or 4 so far. In 2017, I had a dream that I had a baby.
Congratulations.
A little girl. She was about 2 years old. And I was in my room, and this little girl came running from like the hallway. And like she jumped up on the bed and she was just staring at me. And when I tell you, y'all, I cannot make this up, her hair was the same color as my mom. Curly like mine. Light like me. Wow. With eyes just like my mom. This little girl looked like my mom with my skin color. That was 2017. Then fast forward like a year or 2 after. I have a dream that I have a newborn baby girl. And my mom and I are taking her around, and my grandfather who passed away, he's holding her. And he sees her, right? I look at her face. Her face is the identical face of the 2-year-old as a newborn. The eyes, she looks just like my mom. Fast forward again. This was last year, I think. I had another dream. Little girl's a little older now. Ask me what she looks like. Identical to my mom.
Wow.
I have the same dream in all the dreams I've had. I've had a little girl, and in every dream, she consistently looks like my mom. And I'll never forget, I was looking through old pictures. We were like organizing, and I found the picture of my mom, and I like dropped it. I'm like, yo, that's the girl in my dream. Like, to the T. And so I'm like, oh my God. Now, if I ever have a kid...
Spooky.
I want to know, is it going to be a girl, and is she going to look like my mama? Because I've had at least 4 dreams consistently look like my mom.
Wow. What do you think that means, though?
I don't know.
That's
what I
wild.
want to talk about.
What if your first kid's a boy? That'd be hilarious.
Right. So then what is this little girl?
Maybe it's your mom, living vicariously through you. Maybe she's proud of you that she couldn't do what you're doing, and that's your little girl that's in your dreams.
Oh.
You want to cry? It's okay.
No.
Oh.
That's actually really good.
Aw.
Therapy.
Therapy.
Fucking pay, girl. Anyway.
That one was free,
that's
right?
a good... No, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah.
Because your mother didn't have the same opportunities that you did.
No, yeah, she didn't have the same... She wasn't raised the same way as me. And that's why,
Exactly.
again, we've talked about this before. She said all she wanted was to be a mother, to be a mother that she wished she had.
Exactly. And that's the little girl's healing herself by looking at you. That's what she comes to visit you in her dreams. In your dreams.
No, I want to cry.
I know! What the fuck, Marco? You're supposed to just be like, you're gonna have a girl, and that's it. No, that's actually a good part, and I think that's why, here we go, therapy. Is this a therapy episode now? Fuck. We're supposed to yap.
Therapy is yapping.
I think that's another reason why. So again, I don't want to rush things. I want to do it the right way. You know, when I meet the right person, whatever. But it's like, I just see my mom, and she's a proud, she's good with me. But I know a baby will refresh, give her meaning in life again.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she needs in her life.
Well, also
The right way.
It's like she, at least you've shared this, that she always wanted to have more kids.
Yeah.
So another child with you is also kind of like her other child. She's gonna.
Oh, we loved it. Gigi, when she wasn't with Paulina, she was either with one grandma or the other grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's like, that's gonna be me.
Yes.
My mom's like, that's gonna be me, and I'm gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's like, I'm so happy for Paulina's whole family, because my mom's like, I can't wait. She's like, I can wait, but I can't wait. That would be me. And I was like, yeah, that will.
Would you ever, if I can ask you this,
Yeah.
would you ever consider having a child on your own terms? Or you want a partner?
I want a partner.
It's okay.
No. I want a partner, right?
Yeah.
God willing, I have a partner, but do I want a baby? At the end of the day, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's totally okay for women to say, I want to be a mother. I know somebody who literally has told me she's not a mom yet. She's in a relationship now, but she's like, I just want to be a mother. I always knew I wanted to be a mother more than anything in the world. She doesn't care about getting married. Yeah. I don't even think she cares about a man like that.
Yeah.
And
I care about it.
I respect it. I care about the man part because it is nice to have a baby with the person that is truly somebody half that you love, right? It's half you, half someone you love, and I think it's beautiful. But I also think that women who are successful, such as yourself, who have their ish together and are truly are going to be amazing mothers one day, I feel like there's nothing wrong with doing that solo. Again, I don't know the process and the cost, so that's a whole nother conversation I'm not privy to. But I know that you would kill it as a mom, even if there wasn't a man in the picture. Plus, too, obviously, there's more shit to that as far as genetics and stuff, and who am I picking? And I would love to bring somebody on, actually, a woman. That'd be really dope too, who's done it or who is doing it. Who could talk about it. I think it's a beautiful thing, my personal opinion. And to not have to deal with a crusty, dusty baby daddy.
Yeah, because my option is finding all the people that I said yo, by 40 or whatever, if I don't have a kid, just give me your sperm.
Finding all the people. How many people you got?
Right.
I don't.
You got
you start this at
45. What's going on?
And then you find them, and then you beat them out.
Yeah, I've had
oh, you're married? No. Oh, you're single, but you're
no,
alcoholic? No.
No, lavender marriage. You have to pick a gay, so it's okay, then you both have a kid. Well, you never have to bang them. You guys just raise.
But I want that part. That's the fun part.
That is the fun part.
I want the fun part.
That is true.
No, I'm totally joking. But I mean, ideally, I would want a good man.
And that's okay too. 100%.
But I think again, like this is gonna sound so repetitive and stupid. This is a conversation to get serious about, like when I'm done with my PhD and all this other shit, because then I could actually like really answer the tough questions, because I got nothing but time after that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Damn, once you have that PhD,
it's fucking over.
It's over for you.
It's over.
Over for us hoes.
Over for the hoes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love how vulnerable you got though. And I can't wait to see you as a mother. And I love that you want to be a mom.
Yeah, I love being Titi Tati.
Of course.
Like, I love it. Right now, Titi Tati's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the timing,
great.
and I think your time like will come, and I'm not even like you're gonna meet an amazing man. I know how this is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no psychic, but I can tell you it's gonna be.
He's not gonna look like Chris Brown, but
not Chris Brown. Your mom is gonna be so happy though.
Imagine Chris Brown looking babies though. They're so cute.
His babies are cute. Royal, I think her name is. She's cute.
She's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she is Puerto Rican.
She's Puerto Rican?
She's a Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Oh
his
my
mom, the baby mama's Puerto Rican.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe you got
Anyway.
chance.
Yeah, whatever. Do you have any interesting dreams, Marco, that are reoccurring or?
I've never had like these vision dreams. At least like I've had vision dreams like where they come true. Like I dream of something
That's your psychic.
and it happens.
Really?
And it can be like as small as me opening a door and it going into a room, and the people who are in the room are in the room in the positions they're in. Like,
Isn't that like deja vu?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
That's what I
seen
thought.
this
Like
before.
yeah.
so I've had that like multiple times where it's been like to the T.
Yeah.
There's only been one dream I've had in my life where it's been like kind of like a message or something, and it was a dream. I was still living with my parents at one point, and I woke up and there was an old woman, completely white in a black robe, sitting at the foot of my bed, saying that I'm thirsty. But like, it sounds creepy, but like if you saw her, like it wasn't a creepy. Like she was an old woman, like old frail woman, like kind of looks like what's that one evil witch in
Not
Disney?
creepy, but an evil
Like,
witch.
the one that's like hunched over with the big
Oh,
nose.
the
Snow White one?
Snow
Yeah,
White
whatever
one?
one. That one, but imagine her completely pale and all black, like
Okay.
all black robe.
This is a dream?
Yeah, the
Okay.
dream, and she was saying, "I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Do you give me water or something?" And I was like, "I don't got no water, dog. Sorry, I'm in bed. Like you're literally in front of me."
Lady dog.
But yeah, that's the only thing I ever had. And we did some Googlings and all that, and it said something about like it's gonna be you're gonna have some success or something. That's why people are coming to you for water and everything else.
Oh, wow.
But this was when I was like 21, 22 maybe. So this was a while ago. But no, I usually get deja vu, like really,
Deja vu.
Yeah,
really accurate deja vu.
for sure.
It was freaky sometimes.
So freaky.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
Or I'll dream someone's pregnant, or I'll dream that like it's pregnant, and I just don't know who's pregnant. Like I just know.
Oh,
Like,
but someone's pregnant?
But someone's pregnant.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
so just call me That's So Raven. That's what.
You are that so
That's
Raven.
so Raven.
Oh,
That's so Marco.
yes.
I love
Basically.
that. So what's been up with you, Paulina? I've been yapping all about my shit.
I love your new yap. I
Yappy
listen to
yaps.
yap all day.
What about you? Yap with me.
Woo!
Yap with me.
Yap with me.
Yap with me.
Karaoke
no.
time.
Things are good. They're really good. I mean,
You got a 1-year-old?
Gigi's 1. That's the biggest thing.
Officially.
Officially a 1-year-old. That's insane. I've been a mother for a year.
Mother.
So yeah, so thank you guys for coming out to her birthday party. I'm so grateful for that. You have no idea. It just means the world to me. And I was talking to my husband yesterday because we were having a conversation about his 2 of his friends that came. I haven't seen them in a while, and I was like, oh, it was really cool that they came out. I didn't even know he invited them. I was like, it's really cool. Like I was happy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it made me really happy. Something. And I was like, it's crazy because like I used to hear this, but like obviously being in it, but it's like dope to see your friend showing up for your kids, like because it's all for her, and I was like so grateful for that. So that's awesome. Love being a mom of my Gigi girl, but it's crazy because she's 1, so I just feel like she's like a different person than even you know month 8, month 9, 10.
She was so cute when I walked in. She was all like,
Oh, she did her little thing.
oh yeah. She was smiling, doing that.
Oh, I love her. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I love her. She's so
Yeah.
fun. But yeah, that's good. I mean, life is lifing. Good stuff. I mean, honestly, like I sound like a boring bitch, but like nothing really. Like it's all honestly all the same shit. Just trying to do 100,000 things in one day. Okay, so I have a new thing. Do you guys know what crunchy keyboards are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love crunchy keyboards.
mechanical keyboards.
I bought a crunchy keyboard. Can I
Yeah.
show you guys a picture later?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's very pretty. and her buttons are so deep.
Yeah.
And when I type, I feel like I work in a bank or something. I'm just typing. I'm like, would you like me to check your savings account? Like, I'm just like typing.
How much money you got?
Right, like you're typing your full name, sir. Like I was just like, I'm typing now. I was doing emails. Baby was napping, and I was like on my computer for like an hour. And I was like, I'm going on my keyboard. So I like propped her up. I put a little thing in my the USB that connects it. And I was just like, type. Mind you, my MacBook has a like a thing I can type.
Yeah.
But this is different, you guys.
It's different. Yeah.
I'm gonna start recording myself. I'm gonna go viral.
Do it.
I fucking
Crunchy
love
mommy.
Crunchy mommy.
Crunchy
Branding.
Crunchy mommy.
No, I'm obsessed. That's like my new hotness.
I love it. Come on, new hotness.
Right, it's my new hotness. But other than that, though, it is all good. I mean, there's nothing going on that I could think of.
Speaking of hot.
Tell me.
Okay. So I've gone to 2 so far. There's it's all over TikTok. I don't know if you guys see it.
I've seen
like
it, yeah.
press and play, cafeton, where it's literally coffee, right? 10 a.m., different DJs. It's from like 10 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's a bar, but I just get coffee. And it's lit. It's a vibe. I mean, I feel like
I've
old
seen
as
this.
shit. But then I talk to people, like, there's crazy, like, there's a variety of ages in there.
Yeah, it's not just
It's
the young.
not just the young folks.
There's like old
right?
heads like us in there.
Yeah. So I went again for the second time. It was a vibe. It was cool. It was fun. And this one was super packed compared to the first one. Now, PSA, if you know you're going to go somewhere and it's super packed and it could get sweaty and you're going to dance, you just take
Shower.
precautionary measures and bring...
It is
whatever-
early in the morning, so.
Right.
Yeah,
10
you should be freshly showered, but then...
Or hungover as shit.
Bring a little something. But anyway, so I realized I am for the people for sure. The girls love me and I love the girls.
I'm for the people.
So I was like in front of like the DJ like table, whatever. And one thing about me, wherever I go, I'm gonna find somewhere to sit. I'm gonna still vibe, but I'm gonna find somewhere to sit.
Yeah.
Because comfort is key. So I found somewhere to sit and I'm chilling. I'm vibing, right? So it's a group of girls around us, and then one guy like stands right next to me. Right next to me, and he's loving it. He's dancing. He's having the best day of his life, and I love that for him. However, I start to notice something smells really bad. I'm like, no, it's not me.
No. Oh,
it's
no.
not. And I'm like, oh,
Brother man got
this
no
old boy
no
over
deodorant?
here.
Damn.
No, it was.
Smell like tequila and bad
It
decisions?
was no. It was body odor, but then like.
Don't wipe your ass?
Some people just their natural body odor smells, if you know what I mean, right? And then if you don't like add deodorant, it just gets worse,
Okay.
right? But anyway, it was bad, y'all, like bad to a point. The girl next to me was like, and I looked at her and she was like, I was like, yeah, it's him, you know. Then again, he's moving. Then all the girls, I'm not joking. It was like a movie. They're like. And they all realize it's him, and all the girls are like, because all the girls are having a time, but then it turns into literally like 9 girls, just like, and he's like having the time of his life. God bless him.
God.
And you know, all the girls were secretly. I had a little perfume. We were all secretly passing it, and like I was smelling like my coffee. I was smelling myself. But after like 3 minutes, it didn't do anything. So I came up with a plan because I'm for the people. So my plan was this: I could be very friendly, and I'm a very genuine person, but I had to really turn it on right now. So I tapped him. I was like, dude, you're so lit. He's like, yeah, right, yeah. I'm like, dude, you should go over there by the DJs so they could get you on camera. Like, go on the other side over there. I was like, dude, everybody needs to see you. Like, you're the only guy here. You need to be with the DJs. He's like, yeah. So then the girls are like, they're like listening to me. And I was like, Ryan, they're like, yeah, dude, go. You should go. You should be with other DJs. And I'm like, Ryan, let's hype him up. So I get a chant going for this guy. Like, go, go, go.
Yes.
Everybody's like, go, go. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go. And he's like so excited. And he goes over and all the girls cheers me. They're like, yes, we love you. Yes. They're like doing that. And I'm like, I'm for the people. Like, I'm the GOAT, you know? It was very Regina George, but like genuinely like being nice to him. But just so he could stop funking up our side. But then I felt bad because like 10 minutes later,
Oh, no,
everybody on the other side is like this.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
No,
my
we could
God.
see it and we're like, oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know the point of that story, but the point is
That's a good way
I
to-
am
Body hygiene.
body hygiene, and that I found a way now to like, so free game.
Right. That was
somebody
a good
buy
one.
you smells. If they're hype, at least you hype them up more and be like, yo,
get them out of here.
go over there. That's where the real
Yes.
party is, you know? Yeah.
Well,
That's amazing.
That's a good way to end it.
Yeah, it was great. Like, oh my god, it was such a relief.
I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Because
it
that
was
gives
such
me a
relief.
headache too. Like, BO.
Dude,
I'm
it
like,
was so
oh.
bad. Especially you can't escape it, and it's so close.
It's following you.
Oh,
It
dude,
does.
I
It
literally
lingers.
was like, does my vest smell like this? Does my sweater smell like this? It's
God.
bad. Yeah.
That's a good tip, though.
Yeah. I put you out on game. So next
love
one,
it.
if I'm there, I got you. I'm the savior.
Yes, you are.
I'm the BO
Look at
savior.
this girl's girl.
Girl's girl.
Girly girl. All right.
Yeah, but let's be better. If our friends, what do you do? Like, I kind of tricky or trifling. Should we go tricky or trifling?
Do it.
Tricky or trifling, y'all. Here we go. I know you missed it. You go out with your friends. You go out with your girls.
My girls.
You go out with your girls. 2 girls, 3 girls, don't matter. You go out with your girls, something like this. Cute. Coffee, DJ. It's a tight, confined space. You're dancing, the girls are lifting, and you realize one of your friends stinks.
Ooh.
Like body odor. Like your girl is the body odor.
This is
and
tough.
because she's sweating from dancing. She didn't smell like this an hour ago.
Okay.
It happened.
It happened.
Do you tell her something to like help her out? Because again, everybody's looking at your friend as the smelly friend, and you're with the smelly friend. They may think it's you too. Or do you just suck it up? That's my girl. She's having a good time. I don't want to burst her bubble and
Like,
tell her
what are you
she
gonna do in
stinks.
that situation? Like, pull out a mobile shower, like spray her down.
So,
A
like-
mobile shower.
Like,
So like, let's say you just
is she gonna stop dancing?
let's say you don't say anything and you just let her go. But
See,
is that
that's not
tricky?
good.
Is that tricky or is that trifling?
That's trifling because then you know your girl stinks, but you're gonna have her out here like this for other people who are not her girls to smell, and not because she's like disrupting, their smell, whatever for
Yeah.
the night, their scent. But it's like you don't know who's around, the shit they might talk, and you don't want your friend to be the stinky girl.
Right.
Granted, it happens to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
don't be embarrassed. It's gonna happen to everybody at some point. But like, I don't know that to me. But I'm also very. This is why I'm trifling because I also wouldn't be like Tati, like you kind of stink. Like I feel like kind of a bitch saying that.
So what would you do?
You want to know what I would do?
Yes, please.
I would pull out if I had it, God willing. I would pull out my little whatever
Yeah.
fucking bottle of perfume.
Yeah.
And I would spray myself and be like, "Oh, girl, you want some? Like it's getting hot, right?" Like, honestly, I might even just spray her. But I'd be like, because I'm really good at making it seem like it's about me. When
Okay.
It's nothing to do with me.
Yes,
It's
yes.
nothing to do with me.
Same. So
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
I would do the exact same thing except I would take it a little further.
Tell me.
Because perfume doesn't do enough.
You get her pits.
Yes, but let me explain. I'd be like, yo, my pits are so sweaty. Can we go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
And then I would go to the bathroom and I'm like, bitch, let's all go so nobody can say it's us.
Smart.
And then I'd be
Smart.
like, let's go. Soap, whatever,
Right.
perfume. And I would make the whole group do it.
That way,
just
yep.
so the excuse to be like, we ain't about to be those girls.
Yeah, and no one's singled out.
Nobody singled out.
Period.
I would do that.
I know. It's so sad that like we can't just go to our girls and be like, "Hey, babe, you stink a little bit," but I just
No.
I can't do that.
You a little smelly.
You smelly.
I can't
You cute
do
though,
that.
but you stink.
I just feel bad. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to say that to a grown ass woman, my
Yeah.
own friend. I don't want to say that, but you're right. I love that to be like, "Hey, I don't want no one to think it's us. Let's all go."
Knowing damn well it's Becky.
right."
Becky with the big
Becky
hair.
with the
Big
booty
boobs.
booty smelling.
Big boobs, big boobs, and
Becky
booty
with the
smelling.
big boobs and the BO.
The under
Becky with the BO.
the underboob BO.
Oh
Oh my god. But yeah, that's what I would do. How is it with guys?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a very sweaty person in general.
So are you the smelly friend?
I don't know. No one's told me. I'm gonna ask Lucy. I'm gonna call
Yeah.
her right now. But
No.
my thing is like, what do you do? Like, if you're dancing and having a good time, like, are you gonna leave? Because like, to stop sweating, you have to get like not be active. So like, that's also kind of like a vibe killer too.
Good question.
But I also find it kind of cringe when guys are like dancing like that kind of crazy dancing. Like, it's like, bro, like, all right, cool, but I don't know. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I'm more like a vibe, chill
You're,
kind of
you're a
person.
wallflower vibe.
Yeah, I'm not like like going
Yeah, you're
crazy.
just
with
Jumping
you.
up and down. I wish
Jumping
I could
up
see
and
it.
Oh
down.
yeah,
I wish
no,
I
this
could
guy
see
was
it.
jumping, raging by
Fucking
himself.
hitting the
Yeah.
ceiling. Yeah, no,
He's
it's
the
not.
happiest person there though.
Yeah, but hey,
Which is a
he's,
vibe.
he's vibing his
Vibe.
own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just like, at least I've only been in a situation once, and it wasn't because the guy was stinky because of BO. It's because he puked on himself.
Oh,
and he
that's
still smelled.
different.
And so I was just like, yo, go like clean up in the bathroom.
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah,
Get him
yeah.
get him
At that
a shirt.
point, like, it's all you.
It's
If
all
you
you.
throw it up, maybe you should go.
Right, maybe you should go.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the situation yet. I'll
Yeah.
report back. Maybe I'm the stinky
Interesting.
one.
Okay. Yeah. And then there's so many other things. I swear I've been thinking a lot lately in my
love
brain. But I feel like the other things I want to save for when we have special guests.
Okay.
Like the scenario, what I
Yeah.
talked about the dads and
Yeah,
stuff.
let's do that.
I want to talk that with some men.
All right,
I
cool.
want
More
I want
reinforcements.
some men on here. Okay, well, hold on. We have Marco. Let me be clear.
No,
we
that's
have a
good.
man. I want a single man on here.
Okay.
Who's attractive?
I mean, that would be nice. But ideally, like, I would like to have a conversation about dating, about just what it's like, like all the things we talk about, balancing all the things. But I want to hear from a man, a
Gotcha.
single heterosexual male.
Okay.
Because a lot of the males we've had, which we love, are not heterosexual.
Far from it.
Far from it. So I think that's what we're doing next, guys.
I like it. We can definitely dive into that.
I think we're gonna make can we make May the month of men?
Ooh.
Why
Month
are you
of
taking
men.
May for men?
Okay, maybe not all episodes in May. At least one, possibly
Possibly two.
Yes. I like
No
that.
more
though.
than two.
The month of men.
The month
a little,
of men.
Yes, something a little different.
Just a little different.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Producer Michael, you're gonna close us out with your chest.
Close us with your chest.
Close this with your chest. Don't be a bad friend, and make sure that you tell your friends when they're stinky
When they stink.
or when they're, crossing the line. It's all right. Hold your friends accountable.
Don't be a bad friend. Scrub it from the front to the end. I don't know. That was a good one, though.
All right, I got it, Tati. Good.
Good job.
Let's do it.
That was
Thank
a
you,
good
sir.
one. Well, thank you guys for always tuning in, for catching up with us. As you see, we good over here. It's a good time.
Yeah,
Be a little stinky, but
we're
we're
trying.
good.
Right.
No, we're not.
Hopefully we don't stink.
We're
I'll be
just-
so mad if y'all don't tell me, though. That's one thing I will say.
No.
If you don't
You've
tell me, I'll
never
be mad.
stunk around me, friend.
Okay, promise?
I promise.
Okay, you have never either on
No.
me, but I want you guys
No.
to actually be
But
like
again,
honest.
we just say, yeah, but we're not out here like.
I know, right? Maybe I'm self-aware though too, because
Yeah.
I have forgotten to put deodorant on in the studio, and I can smell something. I swear to God, I literally put my hand in there, I grab my pit, and I'm like
just-
this. Oh yeah, I'm like, oh, I stink.
What's that movie?
Oh, Superstar.
Superstar?
I pull a Superstar, but super obvious, and I'm like, oh hell no, I
Super
stink.
obvious star.
Like I own it. Maybe I'm a little too self-aware, but
no,
I swear if I stink though, you don't tell me, I'll be so mad. I'll be
no,
so mad.
no.
at you.
For the record, Paulina.
All right. Go ahead.
Love you guys.
Thank you for watching.
At Paulina Rowe
At Talk with Tati.
and Never Too Shy Pod.
Bye.
Bye.